Ann Sprague. I'm with the Crestview Area Shelter for the Homeless. And I have here with me David Hill, who is our Vice President, and I have Chris Snyder, who is our Case Manager. We are at 428 McLaughlin, and the church, the First United Methodist Church, has graciously loaned us this house to use, and it operates as a day shelter. So 3 days a week, the homeless can come here, and Dave's going to tell us a little bit about what we do.
We work to do some of the basic kind of necessities. We provide facilities so that folks can come in and clean up, get a shower, so that they can come in and get something to eat. We don't guarantee to be the best cooks, so if you're looking for a lunch, don't necessarily come here, but nonetheless, it does provide a fairly nutritious lunch for folks. We also have a washing machine and dryer, which if you have an extra one, we're wearing out the two that we have. We run them continuously, and because there's just not that much available here in Crestview to service the homeless folks here in this town. So those are the things we do. We also work in a little, with a few deeper ways. We kind of work with medical issues, with getting to see doctors, to work on assisting in some cases with purchasing drugs for folks to try to keep their medications up. We stay busy, and a lot of what we do also is transportation. We run the tires off of a couple of cars, have some folks that are purely drivers. They take people around, get them to doctor appointments, some people have to go to dialysis. We work to do that. Just whatever it takes, we try to help, and so that's hence kind of why we named ourselves Helping Hands. Is we're doing what we can with the resources we have, but that's our goal, is to try to help people get self-sufficient, help them with candidly some issues that have been holding them back, and then celebrate when.
Biggest need is low-income housing. That is a universal problem. I came across that when I went to a seminar in May, and we had people from all over the United States, and that is something that each and every group took and was addressing, was the lack of taking and having low-income housing.
But one of the things that we do is we start with what they need, where they are and what they need. One of the big things that Chris does every week, she goes to the DMV and she helps people get their IDs and their driver's license. And sometimes we have to order their birth certificate. So until they have that, they really can't do a whole lot. They could be in trouble with the law for not having an ID. They can't get a job without an ID. They can't get their Social Security card without their ID. So we start from the basics, feeding them, helping them get started, helping them make a plan on how to become self-sufficient. We help them apply for Social Security.
Disability?
For disability, yes. So we do a lot of services. But we need the community's help. We need donations. We need financial donations. We need donations of things like socks, the white crew socks. Those are like gold to the people. We need jeans.
A size 30 to 34.
Small, in the small size range, because most homeless people are not overweight. And we need things for the house, anything that you would normally have in a house for cleaning or paper products, those kind of things. One of the things we do, sometimes all we can do is give a person a tent, and then they go find a spot in the woods, and we give them a sleeping bag or some blankets, and they'll live in the woods. We have hoped that somebody in the community might step up and donate a little plot of land that we could actually get a grant for to build some permanent supportive type low-income housing. This week, 4 women who were assaulted, and 2 of them were robbed in addition to being assaulted, and there was nowhere for them to go. Opportunity Place has a shelter in Fort Walton for women and children, but it's full. Rhonda Coon Home for Women in Fort Walton is full. For the next 3 months, they've told us not to even call them because they're full. Talked to a contractor, and he believes that he could build a tiny house for between $3,000 and $4,000. It helps to find an area where it would be a good fit. And that's what we're kind of looking for right now, is if anybody can donate us some land that would be a good fit. We really need your help to continue doing what we're doing. We love what we're doing. We enjoy working with the people, but it is a community issue, and in order to keep going, we can't be invisible. We have to get the word out. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors what we're doing. Let them get to know us and donate to us, and it will benefit our whole community and make our whole community a better place to live, more safe place and a more enjoyable place to live.
Shelter from the storm.